Some well-known poker players have a diverse skill set. Antanas Guaga, better known as Tony G, is not only a dominant player at the table, but also a successful businessman, politician, and philanthropist. Tony G has had a lot of success on the felt, where he's known for his verbal battling with his opponents. And his rivalry with Phil Hellmuth in the large televised cash games is legendary. Tony has spent the last few years focusing on his political career. He previously worked as the public CIO for the mayor of Vilnius, Lithuania, and as a member of the European Parliament for the Liberal Movement from 2014 to 2019. Guaga was born in Kaunas, Lithuania on December 17, 1973, and spent his early childhood there. When he was 11 years old, he and his family relocated to Melbourne, Australia. Even before his huge move, he demonstrated his intelligence in his home nation by winning the Lithuanian Rubik's Cube Championship. This was simply a minor preview of the intelligent player he would eventually become. While attending school in Australia, he worked at several modest jobs, like fixing sewing machines and cleaning automobiles. He also enjoyed playing chess and poker with his family during these early years. He studied finance and accounting at university and spent a significant amount of time as an assistant to Bill Buchanan, the CEO of Australian Mortgage Brokers. Following this role, he joined Citibank's Hong Kong Investment Bank. He began playing poker as a side gig when he was 18 years old, and he quickly became notorious for his outrageous table talk and repeated attempts to intimidate opponents. Guaga didn't take a significant interest in poker until 2002 when he founded PokerNews.com. He purchased this brilliant name for $6,000, paid a couple of programmers to set up the site, and then started producing poker-related news stories. As of 2011, Poker News provides native language sites in Germany, France, the Netherlands, Italy, Russia, Poland, and numerous other countries. At the same time, he began winning his first live events and gaining recognition. It wasn't until the 2004 World Series of Poker that the name Tony G received the global recognition that he has now. Although Tony has never won a WSOP bracelet or another major title, he has cashed in over 20 WSOP events and made a significant amount of money for himself over the years. Tony finished in the money twice in the 2004 World Series of Poker in the pot limit, Texas Hold'em, and 7-card stud events. 3 months later, he finished second at the WPT Grand Prix de Paris 2004, losing the heads-up duel to Surinder Sonar, but earning a total of $414,478. Tony won the European Poker Championship No Limit Hold'em main event in 2005, taking home £260,000. Later that year, he reached the final table of the World Speed Poker Open in London, finishing 6th. In 2006, he won the WPT Bad Boys of Poker 2 tournament, during which he notably wore a kimono to promote poker in Japan. Tony represented Australia at the 2006 Intercontinental Poker Championship, finishing second and earning $150,000. His quick wit had gained him a reputation by this time in his professional poker career. Commentators at events began to claim that Tony G was speaking more like a Lithuanian than an Australian, and that Tony G could single-handedly reignite the Cold War. He has also been quite charitable with his earnings, claiming Barry Greenstein as an example, who is well known for donating all of his poker tournament winnings to charities. In 2006, Guaga won the Asian Poker Tour tournament in Singapore, taking home $451,700. He donated half of his earnings to Australian and Asian charity approved by Betfair. In addition, in November 2006, he won a tournament in Moscow for $205,000, leaving all of his winnings with officials to be donated to Russian orphans. For the next many years, the Lithuanian millionaire won consistently at poker. In 2009, he finished third in the €25 plus 500 No Limit Hold'em European High Roller Championship of the EPT in Monte Carlo, collecting $552,239 in the process. At the 2012 Aussie Millions Poker Championship in Melbourne, he finished fourth in the $100,000 challenge for $249,133. Guaga declared in 2014 that he would not be returning to professional poker after being elected to the European Parliament for the period 2014 to 2019. He occasionally played high-stakes cash games, but in 2019 he made a comeback, allowing fans to enjoy his antics at the tables once more. He competed in both the Party Poker Millions series and the Super High Roller Bowl Bahamas. Guaga was spotted playing massive cash games at Casino Olympic Vilnius alongside poker legends Phil Ivey, Paul Fua, Danny Tang, and Tom Dwan. Tony gives credit to Fua, who inspired him to rediscover his love of poker. In August 2021, Tony won a stunning amount of $1,196,000. With this victory, the Lithuanian demonstrated that his career hadn't ended and that we would certainly see more of him in the future. Guoga has been well known in the poker industry for almost a decade, so people are naturally inquisitive about his net worth. Along with being a good poker player, the Lithuanian millionaire is also a successful entrepreneur, and his website Poker News generates a lot of money for him because it is one of the most popular online poker news sites today. Tony's overall live poker earnings are $8,823,531, with his greatest live cash coming from a win at the 2021 $100,000 no-limit short deck hold'em event of the Super High Rollerball Europe, where he finished first and won $1,196,000. Tony's net worth may be estimated due to his employment in the European Parliament, which required him to submit financial records prior to the election. In 2014, he claimed that his entire assets were approximately $36 million. His work life has been mostly focused on politics for the past 7 years, which he finds quite enjoyable. He's been content in his personal life as well. In 2014, he married in a grandiose ceremony in Vilnius, Lithuania. His wife Iste is a photo model for brands including Prada, Max Mara, Armani Jeans, and more. Many poker celebrities attended their wedding, including Tony's longtime friend Warren Lush. The pair live with their 2 sons as well as a son and 2 daughters from Tony's former relationship. Their first son, Herkus, was born in 2015, and their second, Taurus, arrived in 2016. Tony's only business initiative isn't PokerNews.com. In 2009, he founded TonyBet, an international betting company with UK and Estonian gaming licenses. Tony got the award for World Lithuanian of the Year in 2011. Betsson, a Swedish firm, paid €6 million to acquire TonyBet in 2016. TonyBet ceased operations in 2020, but the Lithuanian millionaire profited handsomely from it. Guoga founded Blockchain Center Vilnius in 2017, which offers co-working and event space. Their purpose is to help blockchain startups achieve their business objectives by providing technical, legal, and financial advising services. LinkedIn refers to the organization as the first blockchain technology center connecting key stakeholders in Asia and Europe. Tony is presently the CEO of Cypherpunk Holdings, a Canadian investment firm that invests in cryptocurrencies and private technological enterprises or assets. In addition to these ventures, Tony G controls Rate Detective, an Australian life insurance company, and a London-based trading business. The intelligent businessman has also made significant investments in real estate. He has had a passion for basketball since he was a child and has successfully integrated it into his adult life. He's highly involved in sports promotion in Lithuania, most notably as a major sponsor of the Lithuanian Basketball Federation. In 2014, he expanded his involvement in Lithuanian sports by becoming vice president of the Lithuanian Rowing Federation. He not only uses his money to assist sports teams, but he has also participated in numerous charity poker events and frequently donates major percentages of his winnings to charitable organizations and trusts. In 2016, he won €109,000 on Celebrity Cash Kings and donated it all to Vilnius University and 2 other Lithuanian charitable organizations. In 2014, Tony established his own fund and gave all his European Parliament earnings to charity. He was the only Lithuanian and European Parliament member to be named to Richtopia's top 200 list of philanthropists and social entrepreneurs. In addition to Tony's triumphs, his social media platforms demonstrate his commitment to being a great father and spouse. Tony frequently posts hilarious photos of himself and his family, who travel frequently. His Instagram and Twitter accounts also show photos of him lately playing Texas Hold'em live on Poker Go, implying that fans will be able to follow his exploits for many years to come. Tell us what you think in the comments below.